I've had my success on my own. I wanted that. So I fully believe that women, like everything's distorted right now, but we need to recalibrate masculine and feminine. Mm-hmm. I used to run things at an office. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing that, right? I think women are expected to be up in the, they're running companies, they're in the house running their families. That's exhausting. We're not supposed to be doing that. Mm-hmm. I'm all for empowering women in a career if they choose that, and I support that, but you cannot have both and not be exhausted.
Give me your name again.
Sarah.
Sarah, here's why I fully agree with you. Because we're kind of around the same age. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of girls your age, late 30s, early 40s, who've made their money, and they're wondering, what the fuck happened to me?
Yeah.
Okay? So walk me through the mindset, and what would you tell this girl right here next to you? Say hi to Maria. By the way, something I know about Maria is one time I asked her, we were at model volleyball, and I was like, rate yourself 1 through 10 on the crazy scale. She goes, 11. Okay, I was like, okay, got it. I know Maria now. What's your advice to this girl so she doesn't end up, no offense, like you, 37, single, successful, but wants to be married?
Look, if I wanted to be married 10 years ago, I could have been.
No doubt.
It's not that I didn't want that. Saying I chose the path I chose for my own specific reason. I think everyone chooses their path. But for you, I think you should pursue what makes you happy until you feel fulfilled enough to be a partner to someone. Because if you don't and you become someone's partner too soon, you're going to regret not ever doing something.
Yeah.
Some people hit that point at 22. Some people hit it at 35. And that's not for anyone to determine what's right or wrong. It's like you with 3 girlfriends. Good for you and them. They chose that.
I have a question for you real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you could turn back the hands of time.
Me?
Yeah. And go back and give up your success, knowing the knowledge that you have now, the wisdom that you have now.
Yeah.
Right? You've experienced a career, you have the money, so you have that 20/20 hindsight. If you could go back in time and be in a state where, let's be honest here, you're more marketable to get the man that you truly want, would you do it?
I think that's complicated because right now I was very, very much more of a tomboy and more of a masculine energy when I was in my 20s.
No, but with the mindset that you have now.
Yeah,
let's be honest. Let's be brutally honest here. Once a woman hits 30 plus, your ability to command force in the marketplace and get the man that you truly want and keep him is almost diminished. So
Agreed.
Knowing the knowledge that you have now, right? You've experienced the success. You got 20/20 hindsight. You have the wisdom you have now, 20 years prior. Would you move differently? Would you not have chased that same career?
So I would move differently in that I would shorten what I did. I didn't want kids from a young age. I still do not want kids. So that didn't determine my trajectory.
You don't want kids?
No, I don't. I do not. Wow. I love children. I don't need any of my own.
At what age did you determine you don't want kids?
I've never wanted them.
Okay. Wow. What percentage of women do you think agree with you?
I don't think it's a choice that I've made personally.
What percentage of women do you think agree with you?
I think it's probably pretty low of
what percentage?
People that don't want kids.
Percentage of women that do not want kids.
I don't know, girls. Like 25. Probably.
Raise your hand on the panel if you want to have kids at some point in your life.
I'm going to have more. I have one and
Ladies.
I
would get.
You don't want kids?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Me
Okay.
I
didn't.
You better figure that thing out. How old are you again?
32.
Yeah, you better start thinking about that, baby.
You guys are going to.
Okay.
Eventually.
Ladies on the panel back there, show of hands who don't want kids.
When it's
don't want kids.
So, and here's the interesting.
So 90% of women want kids. By the way, men, raise your hand if you guys want kids. Okay.
Yeah, that's like almost the whole audience.
Raise your hand if you don't want kids as a man. So every man wants for a couple of
There's like
okay.
3.
Raise your hands if you think you'd be a good father.
Oh.
Okay, look at all these men out here. But okay. Raise your hands if you think you'd be an absentee father. Ladies, avoid these 2 motherfuckers in the front row. Avoid these 2.
Can I say one?
This guy's like, I already am an absentee father. I'm here today. Hanging out. Go ahead, Myra.
Can I say one thing
very
though,
interesting.
about the
So for her, right? And I don't mean to pick on you here with this.
No,
she would do things differently and still, have went ahead and got in a relationship. I guarantee you, it would be even more strong in her mind that I would want that relationship early on if she wanted children.
But
So,
I
like-
also would have done it earlier, even with my current life. That's my point. I
Yeah.
did that for too long to where I'm
saying you
burned
don't
out.
even have the children
Yeah.
stimuli and you still want it.
But-
But I'm arguing like if you wanted the children, it would have been even stronger in your mind that,
stronger.
wow, I should have settled in like younger.
Here's my thing about kids. I love them. I've dated mostly men with kids. I just never had the biological urge to have my own. I didn't close the door. I just thought someday it would come. It never did.
I appreciate what you're saying. Thank
Very
you.
honest.
I'm doing some basic math. You're of the minority in this discussion.
I
Hold on.
agree.
I have a
Okay.
question for you.
Yeah.
So, question for you: do you think FOMO is a real thing for women, like FOMO?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
But I also don't at the same time because I'm doing things now that I didn't get to do in my 30s.
Like what?
Well, my early 30s, rather. Like, I moved back to Miami from California, where I worked 70, 80-hour weeks just to get ahead, because that's what you did. And I was fucking miserable. Sorry.
You were what?
I was miserable because I was trying to do what society said people did
Well, I
in
think
my career.
it's fair to say men were born and built to work. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know any man who's like, just tired, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I know a lot of women who are like, get me out of this fucking workforce.
Yeah, that's
And that's
where
the
I'm at
problem
now.
is at some point, sometimes it might hit you when you're 37 years old.
Well-
I'd rather learn that when I'm 27.
Women's
that doesn't mean
hormones
you
are
will.
designed to work like
What's
that.
that?
Our hormones are constantly fluctuating differently than men. We're not designed to be in that 8 to 5 or 9 to whatever it was,
Yeah,
9
no.
to 10
We're-
rise. We're just
We're not.
Gotcha.
But she did it because of
Because
societal,
of society
modern
pressure.
feminism. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, modern feminism,
thanks
for
for
all
ruining
that.
it for
Clap
us.
it up for modern feminism.
Come on, guys.
Just kidding. By the way, can we just go to the couch real quick? I want the ladies on the couch to get some FaceTime. I appreciate you ladies being here. The question I asked was, single and successful or happily married housewives? Pick one.
I would like to be happily married. If that were to never happen, obviously single and successful.
Way to be very diplomatic. I want both. Go ahead.
Happily married and successful. Don't fight me. Don't fight me.
She just contradicts herself all the time.
I was very clear.
Even on
you
the
have
show.
to pick one. Okay?
Women's emotions change too much. They can't.
That's
Single and successful until I'm 30 because I study way too much right now to not become successful.
How old are you now?
22.
Okay.
Question
got
for you:
some time.
Do you think you'll still be able to command the same level of man at 30 years old as you can command now at 22?
I think I can command that man right now to wait for me when I'm 30.
Oh shoot!
Shit, man.
What did she say?
She said she could command that guy to wait for,
To
for
wait
8 years.
8 years.
She's
You
doing
do realize that the guy that
equals.
you want isn't going to wait or be on your time, right?
Well, I don't know who that guy is right now, but I know I'm going to meet a guy when I'm 30. Are you going to tell me I'm going to change dramatically at 30?
Well,
At
here's the
8
thing.
years?
yes.
If
yes.
did you not say you want a man that's a leader earlier?
Huh?
Okay. If I hold off if I want to get with you when you're at your peak and I hold off on that, that quite literally puts you in the leadership role, and I've effectively relinquished my leadership role. And you're
So
going
do
to
you
not
think
respect
I
me.
should just drop out of law school and get married and just get kids?
Do it.
I'm not. Here's the thing.
say anything.
No.
When it comes to in your particular situation, what I am saying is that find a guy while you're in law school and be prepared. Like, hey, you want to get your degree? I have no problem with women that want to chase a degree and get educated, whatever it may be. That's fine. But that comes second to your man and your family. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with women having a backup plan, but you need to also be realistic and understand that your success isn't going to make you more attractive to the man that you want. And here's the thing: you're about to be a lawyer. You're going to be a higher earner. You're going to be in that top, 15% of earners in the United States. You're going to want a guy who's on your level, if not better. And those guys aren't necessarily concerned with your status and your income. And I think this is one of the biggest things that women don't understand that are educated and successful.
Yeah.
How
if
many-
I can add to that, what's the girl's name again?
Tony.
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 Yeah.
Dude, if you're in law school, you're smart, you're attractive girl, get your degree. It's all good.
I want a
But
Daytona
what I'm gonna do is take a lot.